Imagine a level of wealth so vast, it transcends individual fortunes, weaving itself into the very fabric of global commerce, culture, and power.
We're not talking about single billionaires, but the dynastic families whose combined assets, influence, and generational foresight position them to dominate the economic landscape for decades to come.
As we step into 2025, the world continues to shift at an unprecedented pace.
Technology reshapes industries, global markets fluctuate, and new challenges emerge.
But at the pinnacle of economic might stand a select few families, whose enduring legacy and strategic maneuvers ensure their place at the very top. These are families who built empires, diversified relentlessly, and masterfully navigated the complexities of succession, philanthropy, and political influence. Today, we delve into the top 5 billionaire families we predict will be the most influential and wealthiest in 2025. Our projections are based on their current net worth, their historical growth trajectories, the diversification of their holdings, their strategic moves in emerging markets, and their ongoing generational involvement.
1. The Walton Family, Walmart.
Kicking off our list at number 1, with an estimated net worth well exceeding $240 billion, we have the Walton family, the undisputed retail titans behind Walmart. Their story began in 1962 when Sam Walton opened his first Walmart store in Rogers, Arkansas, with a simple vision: offer low prices and great service. What followed was an unprecedented expansion, transforming retail and making Walmart the largest company by revenue in the world. As we look towards 2025, the Walton family's influence remains unchallenged in the retail sector. Their wealth is primarily derived from their substantial stake in Walmart Incorporated, a stake meticulously maintained by Sam Walton's children, Jim, Alice, and Rob, along with other descendants. While they are no longer involved in day-to-day operations, their presence on the board and their family trusts ensure their continued control and strategic direction.
In 2025, Walmart's battle for retail supremacy will be more intense than ever, particularly against Amazon. The Waltons have overseen massive investments in e-commerce, supply chain modernization, and omni-channel retailing. Expect to see Walmart push further into automation, drone delivery, and leveraging its immense physical store footprint as last-mile fulfillment centers. Their focus will be on seamless online-to-offline shopping experiences, utilizing data analytics to personalize customer journeys, and expanding services like healthcare clinics within their stores. Their influence extends far beyond mere retail. The Walton Family Foundation, one of the wealthiest philanthropic organizations globally, actively shapes education reform, environmental conservation, and support for their home region of Northwest Arkansas. This blend of immense commercial power, cutting-edge retail innovation, and strategic philanthropy solidifies their position as not just the wealthiest, but one of the most impactful families on the planet heading into 2025. Their ability to adapt a legacy brick-and-mortar giant to the digital age is a testament to their enduring vision. 2. The Mars Family.
At number 2, often flying under the radar due to their fiercely private nature, are the Mars family, founders of the confectionery, pet care, and food giant, Mars Incorporated. With an estimated net worth comfortably over $160 billion, the Mars family controls one of the largest privately held companies in the world. Their empire began in 1911 with Frank C. Mars's first candy production, but it was his son, Forrest Mars Sr., who truly diversified and expanded the business globally, famously insisting on the company remaining private to maintain control and long-term vision. By 2025, Mars Incorporated continues its quiet dominance across 3 core segments. Their confectionery division, home to iconic brands like M&M's, Snickers, Skittles, and Twix, remains a global powerhouse. However, it's their pet care division, encompassing world-leading brands like Pedigree, Whiskas, Royal Canin, and Banfield Pet Hospitals, that has driven phenomenal growth. This strategic pivot to capitalize on the humanization of pets has been a masterstroke, making them the largest pet care company globally. Their third segment, Mars Food, includes popular brands like Uncle Ben's and Dolmio. The Mars family's wealth is largely insulated from public market fluctuations, allowing them to make long-term investments without the pressure of quarterly earnings reports. This privacy has enabled them to strategically acquire competitors and invest heavily in research and development, particularly in areas like sustainable sourcing for cocoa and new innovations in pet nutrition. In 2025, expect Mars Incorporated to continue its strong growth in pet care, driven by increasing pet ownership and premiumization trends worldwide. In confectionery, they'll navigate evolving consumer preferences towards healthier snacks, potentially expanding their plant-based and lower sugar offerings.
Their discretion, combined with staggering revenues and a focus on essential consumer goods, ensures the Mars family's enduring and often underestimated financial power on the global stage. Their quiet but effective leadership makes them a compelling force in the global economy. 3. The Koch family, Koch Industries. Coming in at number 3, with a net worth estimated around $120 billion, are the Koch family, who control the sprawling, privately held conglomerate, Koch Industries. Founded by Fred C. Koch in 1940 with an innovative oil refining process, the company was dramatically expanded and diversified by his sons Charles and David Koch, who passed away in 2019. Today, Charles Koch, at 88, remains chairman and CEO, overseeing a vast empire. Koch Industries by 2025 is far more than just oil. It's an industrial behemoth with diverse interests spanning crude oil, chemicals, pipelines, natural gas, refining, fertilizers, pulp and paper, consumer products like Brawny paper towels and Dixie cups via Georgia Pacific, fibers and plastics, Invista, and cattle ranching, among others. Their strategy has always been about long-term value creation, often through asset-heavy, capital-intensive industries. Their influence extends profoundly beyond commerce into American politics and public policy. Through a complex network of libertarian and conservative think tanks, lobbying groups, and advocacy organizations like Americans for Prosperity, the Koch family has invested billions over decades to promote their agenda of limited government, free markets, and deregulation. In 2025, the Koch family's challenges and opportunities are intertwined with global energy transitions and the political climate. While they remain deeply invested in traditional energy, Koch Industries has also made strides in new technologies and sustainable practices, albeit often framed within their market-based solution philosophy. Their continued advocacy for specific policies, particularly concerning energy and environmental regulations, will shape debates in Washington, D.C. and beyond. The future succession, with Charles Koch's continued leadership, is a topic of keen interest, but the family's well-established governance structure and deep bench of talent are designed for continuity. Their multifaceted power, spanning industrial might, financial prowess, and ideological influence, secures their spot among the world's most dominant families. 4. The House of Arnault, LVMH Mode Hennessy Louis Vuitton. Stepping into the opulent world of luxury, at number 4, we find the House of Arnault, led by Bernard Arnault, the chairman and CEO of LVMH Mode Hennessy Louis Vuitton. While Bernard Arnault himself often vies for the title of the world's richest individual, the sheer scale of the family's control over LVMH, a conglomerate of over 75 prestigious brands, solidifies their position as one of the wealthiest and most influential families globally, with a combined family fortune that often crosses $230 billion. Bernard Arnault is a master architect of luxury, having meticulously built LVMH through strategic acquisitions and visionary brand management since the 1980s. His empire includes fashion powerhouses like Louis Vuitton, Dior, Tiffany & Company, Celine, renowned champagne and spirits brands such as Moët and Chandon and Hennessy, beauty retailers like Sephora, and even high-end hospitality. By 2025, the Arnault family's control over global luxury trends will be more pronounced than ever. Bernard's 5 children, Delphine, Antoine, Alexander, Frederick, and Jean, are increasingly taking on pivotal roles within LVMH, indicating a clear succession plan and ensuring the family's continued direct involvement in steering this colossal enterprise. Delphine Arnault, for example, heads Christian Dior Couture, while Antoine Arnault oversees communications and image for the group. The Arnauts are adept at blending heritage with innovation, leveraging digital platforms while maintaining the exclusivity and craftsmanship inherent to luxury. Expect LVMH to further expand its digital presence, particularly in emerging luxury markets, and to continue acquiring high-potential brands. Their challenge will be balancing sustainable practices with consumer demand for exclusivity and managing geopolitical tensions that can impact luxury spending. The Arnault family's unparalleled influence on global fashion, art, and consumer aspirations means their economic footprint will only grow in 2025 and beyond, defining the very essence of modern luxury. 5. The Ambani family, Reliance Industries. Rounding out our top 5, representing the incredible economic surge of India, is the Ambani family, led by Mukesh Ambani, chairman and managing director of Reliance Industries.
With a family net worth often exceeding $90 billion, the Ambanis command India's largest private sector enterprise and are rapidly becoming a global force across an astonishing array of industries.
The foundation of Reliance was laid by Dhirubhai Ambani in 1966, transforming from a polyester yarn trader into a petrochemical and refining giant. After his passing, his sons Mukesh and Anil divided the empire, with Mukesh leading Reliance Industries to unprecedented heights. In 2025, Reliance Industries under Mukesh Ambani is a multifaceted conglomerate driving India's digital and retail revolution. Its traditional petrochemical and refining businesses remain highly profitable. However, it's the diversification into consumer-facing businesses that truly sets them apart. Jio Platforms has revolutionized India's telecom sector, providing affordable data and digital services to hundreds of millions, becoming a tech behemoth in its own right. Reliance Retail is India's largest retailer, spanning groceries, electronics, and fashion.
Beyond this, they are making aggressive, multi-billion-dollar investments in green energy, aiming to become a global leader in solar and hydrogen. Mukesh Ambani is actively preparing for succession, with his children Akash, Isha, and Anand taking on increasingly significant roles in Jio, retail, and new energy, respectively.
This thoughtful transition ensures stability and continuity for their vast empire.
The Ambani family's influence in 2025 will be monumental, not just for India's economy but on a global scale, particularly as they push into renewable energy and digital services on a truly massive scale. Their ability to innovate, scale rapidly, and capture the immense Indian consumer market positions them as a dynamic force. As India continues its economic ascent, the Ambani family, with their diversified portfolio and clear vision for the future, are set to solidify their place as one of the world's most powerful and wealthiest dynasties. From the retail aisles of Walmart to the hidden factories of Mars, the industrial might of Koch, the luxurious boutiques of LVMH, and the digital revolution in India by Reliance, these five families represent the pinnacle of generational wealth and influence in 2025. What unites them is not just their immense fortunes, but their visionary leadership, their relentless pursuit of diversification, their ability to adapt to changing times, and their strategic approach to passing on control and wealth to the next generation. They are not merely observers of the global economy, they are active shapers, their decisions impacting billions of lives, market trends, and technological advancements. As we move further into the 21st century, these dynasties will continue to redefine what it means to be wealthy and powerful, navigating complex global challenges and seizing new opportunities, ensuring their legacies endure for generations to come.
What do you think of our list? Did we miss anyone who you believe will be a dominant force in 2025? Let us know in the comments below.
If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world's wealthiest families, please give us a like, share this video with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to Fortune View for more insights into the world of business, finance, and power.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.